Greetings and salutations, this is Emperor Vespasian and his trusty sidekick.
Hello.
So,
It's loud there.
what are you doing?
I'm really lost. I'm sorry. It's just, I've been ordered that I'm not allowed to wear a hat anymore. I'm sorry.
I've been demoted.
Yes.
Ah, right. Well, I've been demoted.
Better than you.
Yeah, because I lost the campaign. Yeah, so this is just a little after-action battle report type thing.
First time I've ever done one, because first time I've ever done a real campaign.
No, because we did it on the Hail Caesar, stuff like that. Yeah, which you won.
Well, that'd been a long time ago.
Yeah. So yeah, we just finished the bolt action campaign, Polish versus Russian. The Russians won in the end. So
Which we did not expect at all.
No. There's a few rule things I should mention. It would appear, it is, Bolt Action's released we were using the rulebook. Unfortunately, the rulebook's wrong. They've published some new rules for cavalry.
Yeah.
Which we didn't have when we played the campaign. Cavalry only make one attack now against vehicles instead of 4. And yeah, that would make a slight difference to the game we played. And infantry dismount to go in buildings, which is what we did anyway. We did decide to dismount infantry to go into a
Hey, so
building.
you did something right.
Yeah, or to go into a ruin. So we decided that on the fly, which kind of made sense. There still doesn't appear to be a explanation as to the first half of charge distance for cavalry. I'm not sure, but we'll just work it out as we go. That was the only problem we had with it.
Yep.
Yeah, but however, there is a new PDF. If you go on Warlord's site, you will find a PDF which will tell you the new rules for cavalry. When they wrote the book, they didn't actually think much about cavalry when they wrote the book. So cavalry are still way overpowered when it comes to attacking infantry and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So they'll get 3D attacks normally when fighting against infantry, which will be quite annoying, really.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, but you're going to be getting some Soviet cavalry soon, so
Yay.
it should be fun. So, points of the game, anything you liked about it?
Me winning.
Other than you winning, the VDV...
My planes.
Oh, well, that was only the last game you used planes. Yeah, your plane turned out quite well. Downside to both Russian and Polish planes is they don't have radios, which means they can tend to fail initiative when you want to order them to do something.
I did that twice.
Which you did twice, yeah. You don't really re-roll anything.
Oh, I'm very, very proud that my VDV, mortar, and tank crew survived the whole game.
Yes. Yeah. His VDV were the best troops he had. His Russian paratroopers were the best troops of the game. They survived the entire campaign, all 5 games. Didn't lose many men either. And his most...
The worst casualties with this match.
I think your mortar all round was probably the most damaging weapon you had.
Yeah.
Long term, if you had everything together. But then again, it wasn't every single game, so... I think the last game we did was when you won the initiatives around that area there. We were really... Because it's a campaign, we decided that it would be fought as if it was a continuous battle. That meant that at the beginning of each game, the troops were a lot closer together than they normally would be. So you had infantry within almost charge distance of other infantry and stuff. So it really came down to initiatives when you're playing. Because it's a continuous battle. So even though we've done several videos, it's actually the same battle all the way through. So it's like a 10-hour battle that we fought. But it's split up into 5 different games. And we allowed 2 turns of movement at the end of each game just to reposition any troops you wanted to reposition. Which, yeah, it kind of worked out. And also, I think it helped the Poles because I did end up with better terrain than you had.
You still lost for some reason though.
I held church for most of the game.
I held church for 1.
Yeah, you held it for 1.
Second turn.
But it didn't really help me because I couldn't use it because you had your make it go away gun, which makes trying to use buildings as a defence a bit pointless.
It killed it round 1, so I couldn't even use the make it go away gun.
That was only the last game.
Yeah, last game.
Yeah.
I used it every game, but
Yeah.
I hit once,
Yeah.
which was these guys here.
His make it go away gun is a 302mm trench gun, huge battleship cannon, which the Soviets used at the early part of the war. It's an offensive weapon, it's not a defensive weapon, and so they stopped using them. But yeah, in this game it made me scared of using cover. Because it just didn't make it worthwhile putting troops in the building because you just destroy it as soon as you fired, so there was no point.
If I hit.
If you hit, but.
I only hit ever once, so all the others would be duds.
And it fires indirect fire as well. Which
Yeah, you told me that, but yeah. I like direct fire because it's easier to hit.
Yeah.
Which is why I hit it. That's how I hit them guys.
Not your mortar.
No, mortar's
You
fine.
rolled sixes in a row with your mortar. Yeah, so I thought it was quite good. Quite happy with my Polish aircraft. I got to use them for the first time. This is great at strafing, useless in air combat. Yeah, PLZ in air combat, you may as well just not bother. Just get a machine gun and shoot in the air.
Now if I have one cannon in, it just dropped
it
dead.
just fell apart, yeah. But when you're up against something like the Russian I-16, a PLZ is so last decade. The PLZ doesn't stand a chance against I-16. It's just faster, armoured. That's not armoured. This is armoured. It's got 2 cannon, 2 machine guns. Yeah, Poles weren't going to win the air war, were they?
No.
My bomber did the best.
It killed 2 units. It killed full second echelon.
Yes.
And my make it go away gun.
With one bomb, I actually managed to take out an entire squad, which was really good bombing.
Yeah.
And I accidentally blew up his make it go away gun.
Yeah, because he was aiming for the T-10-6s, but you missed.
Yeah. And I think the best thing you did at the very end was charge my
BT-7s.
BT-7s. Yeah, BT-7s attacked my motorised infantry. I rolled and failed. I got to roll again because I'm Polish, and I failed again.
You rolled a 6.
Yeah, so my Polish unit broke and surrendered. And it had only taken like 2 casualties. But you'd bombed it. I had what, 4 pins, 5 pins?
5 pins after I charged you.
I had 5 pins on them.
So I just bombed you, didn't I?
Your tank shocked me. This is only a -1 because tank shock has because I'm armed with anti-tank grenades. Yeah, so I lost. But I was the one who reminded you can do that.
Yeah, I went for it.
Yeah, because that was a Soviet tactic. And your super heavy tanks, well, super heavy for 1939, didn't do much good at all, did they?
They killed no one.
You didn't move them.
Couldn't.
You just sat them there, and they didn't move.
I tried to move once, failed them all. So.
Good thing about heavy tanks is they ignore terrain, because they just go through terrain.
Like houses.
Yeah, if there's a house in the way, you just drive through the house. Although the big heavy tanks, the later war heavy tanks, and the KV, they couldn't go through houses because they tended to fall into the basement. The cellar, they would just fall into the cellar because it was so heavy the floorboards couldn't take the weight. So in certain areas of combat, they couldn't use them in sort of built-up terrain because they tend to just fall through it. But other than that, it was a good game.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all your comments you've been giving us, and please, especially with the cavalry and stuff, we had lots of discussions about the cavalry rules. I never even knew there was a new PDF out with the cavalry rules in it. I thought I had all the PDFs, but I didn't have that.
If it was around, and when we uploaded our round 4,
yeah,
then you could have told us, and then he would have it for round 5.
Yeah, but we'd already played the game by the time he told us. So he said there's a PDF, and he gave me the link to the PDF, and I'm like, I never knew that! Well, like that. But it does make sense, because we did say it was a bit odd that the cavalry would get it. We gave the cavalry 2 attacks per Because we decided to dismount, didn't we?
Dismounts 2 attacks because I have sailor.
But the rules say you only get 1 attack. So it would only have made 7 dice difference, and you'd need 6s anyway. Oh no, you're stationary, so you need 4s.
Yeah.
So, yeah. 3 1s in a row. You lost.
Your turn.
Right, so that's the end. Thank you very much for watching the campaign. Thank you very much for... You just rolled a load of 1s again.
I haven't gone on any games today.
Yeah, so thank you for watching the campaign. We have lots more videos to come. We will be moving all this scenery, and we will have to see a completely new set of scenery next time we play.
And a new board.
A new board.
New map.
Yeah, we have a new map. We have a new map here. Here, which we haven't put on yet. We will be putting this on soon, and you'll get to see that. And that's it. So, you do your goodbye thing.
So if you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think of this campaign, and if you wanted the Russians to win.
Yeah, and let us know what you thought about the Poles. So, yeah.
I think you did well.
Yeah. Fight offensively. If you're fighting Poles, fight offensively. Don't try and defend. Attack. You've got 19-man squads. Attack.
You still lost.
I still lost, but I would have lost a lot sooner had I been more defensive.
You know what I mean? You still lost with the entire Polish army.
Yeah. So it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from him.
Goodbye.
See ya.